Hi everyone! I'm going to be sharing how to make 3 easy winter decoration ideas. And for this first DIY, I painted a wood crate gray. And once it was dry, I wrote the words snow, winter, and cookies on each row that's on the side of the crate with a white paint marker. Next, I glued on a piece of twine on the inside of the crate, and then I wrapped the twine around the crate until I liked how it looked. Then I cut the twine and glued the end on the inside of the crate. I also made a bow out of twine and glued it on the twine that's on the crate with a bell on the middle of it. Now to finish this, I took a bird clip and cut everything down so it would be easier to glue it on the crate with some silver berries to fill in the gaps. That's how I made this winter-themed faux bookstack. I think it turned out looking really cute with the white bird on the top, but this would still look cute with anything that you would like. Now for this next DIY, I removed the canvas off of its frame. Next, I painted the frame a dark brown and a small wooden snowflake white. Then I put hot glue on the back of the frame so I could place a piece of scrapbook paper with snowflakes on it in the glue. Now to give the back more strength, I cut down the canvas and glued it onto the back of the frame with Mod Podge and hot glue. Next, I took a side of an ornament that opens up like this, and I carefully cut off the loop that holds up the ornament with wire cutters. Then I put some Mod Podge where the bottom of the ornament will be, and poured some faux snow on it, so it would hide the bottom of the stuff I'll be putting on the inside. Now once the Mod Podge is dry, I glued 2 trees and a deer together, and then I glued it onto the inside of the ornament with hot glue. Then I put some more faux snow in the middle of the frame and some inside of the ornament. Then I glued the ornament onto the canvas, and to cover up the edge of the ornament, I glued on white yarn. I also glued the snowflake on the top of the frame and glued a silver bow with a bell on it underneath the ornament. That's how I made this winter-themed reverse canvas with a snow globe. I love how it turned out, and I really like the idea of framing a snow globe on a canvas or a frame. For this last DIY, I traced the side of an ornament that opens up like this onto a white piece of cardstock paper, and I also made sure this matched the size of a mason jar lid. Next, I glued the piece of paper on the lid with hot glue. And then I put some Mod Podge on the paper so I could add a layer of faux snow on it. Then I glued on 2 trees and a deer onto the top of the snow. Then I also added more snow before gluing the ornament onto the top of the mason jar lid. Now once the glue was dry, I cut off the loop of the ornament with wire cutters, but this can be done before gluing the ornament down. And to hide the edge of the ornament, I glued on white yarn. Then I poured some faux snow into the jar and put a battery-operated candle in it, but you can put whatever you would like in the jar. Now for the last couple of things I did before putting the lid on the jar was that I tied a bow on the jar with twine, and I also glued on a silver bell on the middle of the bow. That's how I made this mason jar with a snow globe on the top. I like how easy it was to make, and I also like how it can be used for anything. That's how I made these winter decoration ideas. In the comments down below, let me know which DIY is your favorite, and if you like this video, subscribe to see more videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!